I have been trying to do this video for a couple days now. Been having some major problems with trying to figure out camera settings, and my face was either blurred, or when I was showing stuff in the kitchen there was a bunch of motion blur. It's just been, I've just been having major difficulties. So here we go with take 5, 6, 7, 8. I have no idea at this point. Alright, so you saw in the beginning that I was putting up cabinet hardware, put up some drawer pulls and some knobs on the doors. They look great. I'm really happy with them. Putting up the knobs on the doors was really easy. We bought these jigs from Home Depot. You can get them at Lowe's too. Probably pretty much anywhere. I don't know, hardware store. So anyway, this one's for the doors. That one was really easy to do. The drawers, on the other hand, was really nerve-wracking because you have to take into consideration the width and the height, and depending on where your placement is, if you want them in the middle, then you got to find where that middle is. I don't get along with math. I don't like math. When somebody explains something to me, then it makes sense, but trying to figure it out on my own just doesn't work. So what I did, and I know it's probably not the right way, I eyeballed it by placing it on here like this, and then I measured the distance between from this side of the jig to the edge of the drawer, and then again from this side to this side of the edge of the drawer to make sure they were the same distance. And I did that with all the drawers, and I probably measured it like 5 or 6 times before I actually drilled the hole and placed my hardware on. So like I said, that's probably not the right way to do it, but that's the way I did it. It worked. It was really nerve-wracking when I did this bank of 3 here, and there's another bank of 3 on this side. I knew that if I messed up a lot, you'd be able to tell because those poles are sitting right on top of each other on the drawers. When Stuart came in, I had him check it to see what he thought, to see if he could see anything where I was off, and he looked at the top pole down. If I'm off by any, it's just a smidgen. You can't tell, so I'm really happy with that. Another thing I did was, if you remember in the videos prior when we were doing the cabinets, we told you about these 2 doors being unlevel. I decided to make sure that the knobs were level with each other, and so I didn't depend on the jig when I did this knob here. If I would have depended on the jig, then it would have made this knob lower than this one because this cabinet is higher than this cabinet. So I just leveled the knobs with each other. So now when you are standing in here, if you didn't know that those were unlevel, unless you get down and look or I point it out, you really can't tell. I think that kind of takes your eye away from the doors being unlevel. What do you think? Do you think that worked? You know it's unlevel because I just showed you, but if you were to walk in here and look at that, would you be able to tell? For more videos like this, if you want to see more videos like this on our tiny cabin, even though we're not going to be living in this permanently, we still want to make it as comfortable as we can, because we're going to be in here for another 2-3 years while we're doing the new build. So we're doing everything on the cheap, so to speak, and then anything that we're really putting money into, we can use in the new cabin, like the cabinets will go into the new cabin. But for more videos like this on our tiny cabin and our new cabin build and living off grid, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on our updates. Alright, so let's do the tiny kitchen update. Okay, so you know that Stuart put up the shelves, and in the last video I mentioned that I had some baskets on order. Those came in, so all these baskets that are up on top here are the baskets that I ordered. I think it makes everything look a lot more cleaner looking, since we're not going to have actual closed cabinets up there. I like the open shelving look. The refrigerator is still cluttered. I've got a couple baskets on there. We plan on putting some shelves up above the refrigerator, so that'll help out with that mess. Alright, so I ordered these 4. Actually, there's 4 of them. I only have 3 on the wall spice racks. And I actually put those up myself too. They came with little brackets, so I actually had to use a level to make sure that they were level. The top shelf could have gone up a little bit higher, but I'm okay with the way it is. And then I also ordered all these spice jars, which I didn't even use half of them. And they came with the pre-printed labels that you can see with the black and the white. Looks very neat. Easier access than having them in the box that I had them in. The 4th one I decided to leave on the counter, and I have spices that we use more often right next to the stove. It keeps them corralled. Much neater look, and it'll probably just stay there, and maybe I'll hang it up in the new cabin. And then of course we hung our knives up with a knife magnet and removed the butcher block, the knife block, off the counter, which created more room. So that's pretty much it for the tiny kitchen update. Really not much, but it's a huge thing for us. Hopefully maybe this will help somebody out with some kind of organization. We're not done. I want to hang up some more shelves above the refrigerator and a couple more spots for a little bit more storage needs. And pretty much the kitchen's almost done, but it won't be the last video. So I hope you guys liked the video. I hope it helps people out. Everything that I bought on Amazon, I'll put the links in the description below. And until the next video, you guys stay warm and have a great day. Bye.